radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers. On Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Aquarius for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Aqua placement in your charts, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place, the only way you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show. It is in the description below. I pull cards for every zodiac sign. We listen to music. Playbacks are on there. Just by adding me on there as well, you're entered into any giveaway that I do, so that's super cool. But other than that, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you guys. Ooh, Aquarius, you guys are feeling the pressure in relationships, which is quite interesting. Oh wow, something or someone is making you very happy. Something or someone is making you very happy. It really feels like a relationship. You'll see why in a second when I get into the cards. But something is making you very happy, and I feel like you guys are naturally kind of slipping into the surrender of it. I'm not even gonna gas it, because you know how like sometimes when people like get too excited, it almost makes you not excited. So I'm not gonna, you know, gas the situation because it's already naturally, you know, good. It feels good. So let's see if any other cards want to come out and we'll get into it. Cool. Uno más. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first we have life is better together. This one says, seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of a time where I was casually talking to a few family members about how I was ready to date and I was wanting to date. Next thing you know, like they had people lined up for me to go on dates with, and it's so crazy because I didn't even know these people that they were introducing me to. So you'd be surprised at how a friend or a family member can link you with someone that, you know, you'll have the ability to date, or someone who could really benefit you, someone who you'll really end up liking. So don't be afraid to reach out, extend your energy, tell people like the time you're on, like, you know, share with people what you guys got going on. You don't have to get too deep with it, but you'd be surprised at the connections that can be made by letting people know this is something I'm looking for or I'm ready for. You know, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, you say, oh man, who sells like good jeans? You know how you get like all these recommendations like, oh, XYZ has good jeans. Oh, you got long legs, they got long leg jeans here. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like when people know that you're looking for something or you're wanting something, they're more inclined to help you find it. Okay, so dancing in the rainbow. So for some of you, this is the universe kind of nudging you to get this process started. Dancing in the rainbow, break free from whatever you feel is holding you back, express happiness, find out what you truly desire. So you may want to take a beat before you start to manifest. First of all, this is a great time for manifesting for Aquarius. But you may want to take a beat before you start to, you know, call in new energy to decide, okay, what do I actually want? And then face your fears, open yourself up to it. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. So if you know who you are, it's you. See, the thing is, it's not about trusting other people. It's really about trusting yourself. You know, like for an example, there's no point to go into a relationship and ask someone, will you ever hurt me? Because that's based on your perspective. I can say something to one person, it doesn't offend them at all. They take it as a joke. Say that same thing to someone else and it really will make them feel away. Do you trust yourself to handle, if you find out you're dealing with a narcissist, do you trust yourself to get out of that situation? You know, if you find out you're dealing with someone and they're trying to push your boundaries, do you trust yourself to speak up for yourself? If you don't, let's work on that first and then kind of open yourself up. But if you do, and you truly know who you are and you're secure in yourself, it's not about, you know, will people take advantage of me? It's about, am I reflecting who I am? If I'm secure and trusting and loving in myself, that's who I'm going to reflect back to me. And if I'm not, I will be able to see it and get out of it. And that's just what it is. And, you know, best case scenario, the universe sends you someone that's perfect for you. But typically the universe is only sending us people like, if it's for a lesson, some sort of growth opportunity, unless we ask for it specifically to be romantic. So yeah, I mean, best case scenario, everything would be, you know, laid out right in front of us, but that's the deal with free will. Mutually beneficial venture. There's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So yeah, the universe is definitely recommending that you open up your energy, because you can both benefit off of each other, which is why I was saying I don't want to gas it, but this is really good. I really love this energy, because not only are you getting out of the situation what you're investing, life is better together. It feels like a partner in crime. It feels like a friend. You're dancing in the rainbow. You're genuinely happy. As cheesy as it sounds, Aqua, like, I am crazy, but I am free. Like, that is literally you. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're that person who can live that kind of like mystical, magical life and accept it. So it's like you finally kind of have that opportunity here. So then we have leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you're waiting for something get to work and stop putting off your ideas or projects that you are considering. So if you're ready, open yourself up fully. Don't hold back. Don't feel like you have to wait for the perfect sign or signal from the universe. Like, let's just commit and go for it here, Aquarius, because like there is some very positive energy around you at this time. And as far as manifesting goes, be mindful of your scripting. Something that I've been using personally that's really been working, instead of, like, for an example, if you're trying to manifest money, instead of saying, dear universe, please send me $5,000, say, universe, please send me a return on my investment. Meaning that the time and energy that you've put towards manifesting your goals is going to count. The time and energy you've put in the 3D, like actually making connections, researching, learning things, is going to count towards it. If you pay for anything like advertisement or a course to teach you how to do something, that's going to bring you a return on your investment. Like any bit of essence you put out, ask for that to be returned back to you instead of putting a specific dollar amount on it. Just as an example, changing up that wording, I have found, has brought me so much more than when I would like try to put the universe in a box, you know? I saw this funny TikTok the other day. This girl was like, when you manifest, you know, she was talking about the dollar amounts and things too. She was like, I'll ask the universe for the $1 million and it'll be like $1 and send her like, you know, something totally different than what she asked for. Try not to put those mathematical limitations, those numeric limitations on a, you know, right-brained, intuitive, emotion-based, unexplainable to some degree universe. Don't try to box it in by putting a number, a time, anything on it. Just, you know, ask for what it is you're looking for in a different kind of way. So anyway, we got quite a few major arcana that already came out for you, Aqua. What's going on? Okay, well, this is true acceptance. But you don't like it, but it's true acceptance. It put a bad taste in your mouth. We got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Death card here. So this is an end to a cycle in romance or in love. This is also the acceptance. We got the Hangman in reverse, so to be honest, you don't necessarily love it. And it has caused you to look at people differently. Yeah. It caused you to look at people differently. You know, honestly, it reminds me of when I went to see Get Out. I went to see Get Out years back in theaters, like when it first came out. Dude, when I walked out of that movie theater, I was looking around, looking at people crazy. Like, I know you don't think you fought to take me. I'm not the one. I'm crazy. Like, and then I had to like return back to self and ground myself and realize it was just a movie. And so you guys, you have to look at the situation that you've been through and say, okay, that was an experience, that was something that taught me something, but that is not a reflection of what my life is going to be moving forward. Kind of return back to self after the experience you've had, because it put a bad taste in your mouth, and you're kind of looking at people differently after the people you've dealt with and situations you've dealt with. Even though they have ended and you fully accepted that, it still changed you to some degree, Aquarius, in a way that won't benefit you moving forward. Okay. Yeah, a lot of straddling the fence here too. We got the Hermit in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's like you don't want to be trapped and confined, but at the same time, you're not really like choosing any one thing to move towards. You're kind of in, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially with this Four of Swords, yeah. Because the Four of Swords is like taking a moment of reflection and thinking about everything that you've been through, and it's bittersweet. It's like coming home from war, you know? It's bittersweet. It's sweet because you get to see your family, your friends, your loved ones, and you were blessed enough to make it back. But it's bittersweet too, because what about, you know, who you lost and who didn't make it? That's exactly what the Four of Swords is. It's like reflecting on everything that you've been through. So I understand the space you're in, and I don't have anything to say about it, because it's not a bad thing. That's just where you are. So let's see what else comes out from the tarot. Yeah, the universe is saying turn that wisdom into and knowledge into action though. And idle hands, what is the saying? Idle hands do the devil's work or something like that. Like when you don't tell the universe, and you know, when you don't program the energy around you to do something specific, things start to happen to you. And the universe is basically saying, I don't feel like there's a threat, Aqua, but the universe is saying like, get on this. This doesn't need to be prolonged. We got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the universe is like, let's not just sit here and observe and wait for Prince Charming, or let's not just sit here and wait for, I don't even know, like, let's not just kind of sit here idle. Nine of Wands, it's time to convert the lessons that you've learned into your next phase. It's time to, you know, experience some new energy. I am using the My Sweet Love Life deck. It's by King of Aloha here on Tarot. Check out his channel. He sells all of his decks as well, which is super cool because his decks are so dope. I love his decks. I'm using his new deck today to see Wagwan in love for Aquarius. What are the messages in love for Aquarius? Ooh, okay. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. We got two cards of the same type of nature. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, let's get into the... I don't know what this is talking about, so let's get into that first. We have distance and long distance. So some of you guys may be in an LDR, a long distance relationship. You may be dealing with like some sort of limited, like you're not able to see your person as much as you want to. Distance, space between two and love, and long distance, love conquers separation. So maybe you're kind of sitting here. Okay, that's confirmation from the universe too. Maybe you're kind of sitting here in this space where you're not really choosing to move forward because you're waiting for the energy to open up between you and another person to see if there can be some progress made there. But at the same time, like, we have vetting and new love. So the universe is like, let's get to going on this new love. Like, let's see what else is out there. Shake a towel feather. Like, I don't know, like, have fun. Like, the universe is kind of telling you, like, don't wait. You have to make the decision. We literally have the decisions card. So ultimately it's going to be up to you, Aquarius. Regardless the situation, you're going to have to make the effort to mend the gap between you and someone. If there's no communication or if there's distance, you got to make the effort to mend the gap. And if it's not working out, then you do have to let that go and let that, you know, be put to rest. New love, a brand new love connection, vetting, getting to know people, decisions, weighing the options is what it says at the bottom of that card. So make your decision. Don't feel rushed to make your decision, but I would say within this week, make your decision as far as what you want to do. 7 days is plenty of time to decide what you want to do. It's not even about taking action. Like, at least take this week and decide officially what you're going to do, or give this long distance situation one more week to develop. And if it doesn't, you got to open yourself up to new love if you want to experience love. We have spying and messages. So people are noticing your glow up. People are looking at you. People are, you know, I'm seeing some messages happening, some communication. People are wanting to communicate to you. If you find like random accounts following you, someone's definitely kind of like low-key checking you out on their Finsta. Spying, secretly collecting information, messages are exchanged. So yeah, some communication happening there. And then we have meeting. Look at all the stars on that card. It's so like serendipitous. And marriage. Wow. Vows of love at the bottom of marriage. It doesn't have to be like marriage where it's like you're actually getting married to someone. This could be marriage in the sense that it's two people coming together for something serious. Obviously, you know, there's steps to marriage, so not everyone's gonna be getting married right away, but meeting, a chance encounter is what it says at the bottom of that one. So like I said, a lot of serendipitous energy here. Some meetings happening, some new energy coming in, which is very exciting. What are the messages for Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius? Ooh. Oh, so this is interesting. We have rescue and opportunity. I mean, do with this what you will. It's up to you, Aquarius. Your whole spread is like literally about you making decisions as far as what you want to do. So I'm not going to be biased and tell you don't help someone because they want to be rescued now, because they see you're on to bigger and better things. They see you finally detached. Don't help them out. I'm not going to say that because it's up to you. Okay. Opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you're brave. Oh, sorry, it says you will prove to yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So if you do decide, okay, I'm going to put myself out there, I'm going to give this one more shot, I'm really going to go for it, you will prove yourself to be the best of the best. You know, you'll be able to see through real life experience your full potential. Rescue, help others in need, or ask for assistance when you need it is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that's what I have for you. Listen, do with that what you will, okay? And yeah, that's what I have for you. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show. It is also in the description. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.